Corgis are great dogs, but they are not always great dogs for everyone. Here are some things you should know before getting a Corgi of your own. First, Corgis are fast. While they can be very loafy and do enjoy naps, they also really like to run. If you want a small, potato-shaped race car, then a Corgi might be a good dog for you. Just remember that Corgis can have a lot of energy, so if you don't have time for daily zooms, walks, or other energy-burning activities, then Corgis might not be a good match for you. Corgis can also have a very unique play style. Not all dogs will be able to match their energy, and some dogs and people don't really enjoy being herded. Corgis can nip, chase, and otherwise annoy both people and other dogs. If you are not prepared to teach your Corgi how to behave with others, especially people, then Corgis might not be a good match for you. You can see Eggnog is trying his very best to herd Toffee, but luckily she knows his Corgi tricks and she just does her own thing. That is why these two are a good match. From the last point, you might have noticed that Toffee and Eggnog are similar but different looking, and that's because they are actually two different breeds of Corgis. Toffee here is a Cardigan Welsh Corgi, the lesser known of the two breeds, but you're probably more familiar with Pembroke Welsh Corgis like Eggnog. Any other breed is just a fancy mix, which is perfectly fine. Just keep in mind that many breeders may try to fool you with fancy combinations to charge you more, when in reality you were just getting a random mix you could find from any backyard breeder. If you need an explanation of what a backyard breeder is, we've talked about it before in some of our other videos, and maybe we'll go and do a deeper dive in another video. Now, back on track, you should be aware that Corgis are heavy shedders. They naturally produce large amounts of Corgi fur glitter all year round. Just like normal glitter, Corgi glitter will get on all your clothes, in your food, all over your floors, and everywhere else you can think of. If you don't like having fur everywhere and having to vacuum a lot, then don't get a Corgi. You should also know that because Corgis are herding dogs, they really like to bark. They can bark at the wind, at the mailman, at the school's children down the street, and at anything and everything else they can think of. Their bark can also be very loud, as you can clearly hear here. You can teach your Corgi not to bark at everything, but they will always bark at some things. Just be prepared for a lot of barking. Next, Corgis have been bred for hundreds of years to be working dogs. That means they really like having a job and have bundles of energy to perform that job, hence all the zooming from the earlier point. If you only want a Corgi as a pet, make sure to find activities your Corgi likes so that they have an outlet for their need to work and help you. We used to do therapy dog work with both of our Corgis prior to the frappinemic of Bakken, but since we can't do that safely anymore, we have tried our best to provide outlets for their energy. Toffee loves lure toys like this, and Eggnog loves herding our other dogs around, which our other dogs also enjoy. We try to give them as much time as we can to enjoy these activities so they are happier at home. If your Corgi isn't given a job or other outlet for their energy, then they can give themselves a job, which often includes bossing everyone in your home around. As cute as a bossy Corgi can be, they should never be the leader of the household, so it's really important to be aware of this need that many Corgis have. In the end, Corgis can be great dogs, but they're not always great dogs for first-time dog owners. That's why you often see Corgis being left with rescue groups, many of which you can see if you have watched our rescue transport videos. Corgis are very unique and they don't fit into every family. Be aware of what Corgis are really like so you can be prepared when and if you get a Corgi of your own. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and remember to spay and neuter your pets and please be kind to animals.